All right, now you have joined this class as well, and I'm very happy to see your consistency because this is going to be the fifth or sixth lecture. I think for today I have taken a number of lectures. It's been more than 3 hours by now. I'm consistently teaching you, just taking the break of 10 minutes after every lecture. So now this is just the brief description of what we are going to cover right now in this lecture, and after that I shall be sharing the screen. I shall teaching you this in detail. So in this specific lecture, we shall be talking about what is the wage payment system. Okay, what is the wage payment system and what are the different types of wages payment system. In this, I shall tell you regarding different plans which are adopted by the companies to pay the wages to their personnel or their workers. Like there is a healthy plan, there is Roman plan, there is Gantt and a bonus task plan. Okay, so these kind of plans, bonus plan, fringe benefits, number of things are there. And my experience is at least 2 times the questions from the different types of wages system have been asked, and you have to listen me very carefully. You are not supposed to solve any kind of a practical with you, but if there is any specific formula in a given system of payment, then wages payment system, then what you have to do, you have to remind this and you have to make yourself able to answer any kind of a question regarding that. So this is going to be very interesting. Okay, this is all about the wage payment system which is adopted nowadays by the companies. So just going to share the screen of what we have prepared for you in this specific lecture, so that you can see this all. And let me just open all the systems. So this is the screen for you now, right now. All right, now I have just shared the screen and I shall teach you what are the different types of wages payment system prevalent around the world and how the employees get paid. So this is going to be the very important topic. Okay, I shall tell you all the incentives and bonus plans as well. Incentive versus bonus plans, and number of times the questions have been asked. You can experience from the previous papers as well. Till now we have taught you regarding what the wages are, what are the rewards and their types, and after that I have taught you regarding the different theoretical basis or theories of wage payment system. And now we shall talk about what the bonuses are, how these are paid, and what are the different types of wages payment system or wages payment plans. So now in this video lecture only one question is going to be answered. The first, this is how the employees are paid, how they are paid, what are the prevalent system nowadays around the world. Okay, so the first way of uh, payment of wages we can classify when it's about how to pay the wages. How to pay wages, we can classify the wage payment system into two parts. This is first on the basis of a time and second on the basis of a pace. You would have got some idea regarding how it's going to be right now. So on the basis of a time taken, like if he has been assigned the duty for 7 hours, then he is paid according to the time taken by him. If he is taking 6 hours, then 6 hours. If he work for 6 hours only, then he is paid for 6 hours. But if he is working for 8 hours, then he is paid for 8 hours. Okay, and on the basis of a piece system, how he gets the salary. Suppose he has been given a standard of 100 units to be produced in a specific day. So if he produces 100 units, then he is given the salary on the basis of 100 units. So, but if he produces lesser than 100 units, like 80 units or 90 units, then he is paid accordingly. And if he produces more than 100 units, then he is paid accordingly. So the first one is the payment of wages on the basis of time taken by the employee, and second one is payment of wages on the basis of pieces produced by the employee. So these are called the different plans for payment of wages. Now we shall talk about different plans like time rate payment system and piece rate payment system. And after that I shall be telling you that on the basis of efficiency shown by the employee, if he produces on time or before time and produces more pieces, then how much should be the reward, or how much should be the bonus to be paid to that specific employee. Okay, so now first one we have to go through time rate payment system. So under this system, worker is paid on the basis of time, like it can be hour, it can be day, it can be week, or it can be month. On the basis of time he is taking, on the basis of that he is paid. So there are some types under time rate system. What are these? This is high wage plan. Okay, so this system tells you that under this plan a worker is paid wage rate which is substantially higher than the rate prevailing in the area. There are company A, company B, company C. Each and every company is paying to is taking the service of 7 hours on daily basis. Okay, so new companies formed, this is company D, they can pay to the employees substantially higher rates which is prevailing in the area. So this system is known as a high wage plan. Some companies do that in order to attract the quality or efficient kind of labor. So this was the first plan under time rate system. The second one is measured day work. Measured day work. Okay, in this what happens, the salary or the wages are divided into two parts. The first part is a fixed part and second part is a variable part. Fixed part is fixed. So they are told that we shall pay you on the fixed basis 100 rupee, and if you show your efficiency or you work for more hours, then it can be then there can be some variable part like 20 rupees, 15 rupees, or 50 rupees as well, on the basis of efficiency you perform. So in this way the wages are divided into two parts. The first one is fixed and second one is a variable part. The fixed is based on the nature of the job, and that is rate for this part is fixed on the basis of job requirement, and the variable part on the basis of efficiency shown by the employee. So that was the second type under the time payment system or a time rate system. The third one is a differential time rate. Okay, that is that the payment for different hourly rates are fixed for a different level of efficiency. In the morning time, morning 3 hours, okay, from 9 to 12, when efficiency is higher, which is checked upon by the foreman of the company, so they pay more for these hours. But for the other hours for which the efficiency is low and the worker is not able to produce the required number of units, then the payment of wages are done accordingly. So this is known as different hourly rates for a different time at a different levels of efficiency. This is known as a differential time rate system. So I think I have completed this first topic. This was how the employees are paid on the basis of a time. On the basis of time, there are three categories. The first is high wage plan, then measured day work, then last one is a differential time rate. So now we shall be talking about how the employees are paid on the basis of a piece rate payment system. Okay, I before starting this lecture, I told you the payment of wages can be done in two ways. That is on the basis of a time taken by the employee, or that is on the basis of a pieces of a production or the units produced by the employee. So time we have already gone through. Now we shall be talking about the payment of wages on the basis of units produced by the employee. So these are so this is also known as payment on a result basis, and this is classified in the following heads. I'm going to tell you one by one all the piece wage rate payment system. The first is a straight piece work system. Okay, so this is not difficult. So before working, the employees asked that if you produce 100 units, we shall pay you 10 rupee per unit. So your salary or your wages will be 100 multiplied by 10. This is 1000. If you produce 120 units, by the rate of 10 you shall be getting 1200 rupees. So in this way, this is known as straight piece work system. The wages of the work depend upon his output and rate of each unit of output. So this is very easy to understand. If he is producing 50 units, then on the basis of 10 rupee he get 500. If he is producing 65 units, then on the basis of 10 rupee per unit he is getting 650. This is called straight piece work system. The first system of a payment on the basis of a piece wage rate payment system. The second one is a differential piece work system. Okay, and that is that is decided on the basis of efficiency of the worker. So suppose he has been appointed for producing 100 units in a day. If he produces lesser than 100, like he is producing 80, then he is paid on the basis of his efficiency. He is not given any kind of rewards, but only the subsistent wages is paid to him. But if he produces more, like 120 units in a day, so if he crosses whatever the work has been assigned to him, then he can be given some kind of incentive or bonuses to him. So this is known as a differential piece work system. This system provides for higher rewards to more efficient workers. Okay, so in this way you can get to know that there are number of systems by which the employees are paid subsistently, and employees can also be paid rewards and the incentives for higher productivity or efficiency. Now I think these were the only two systems to be covered under the piece wage rate system. What I have taught you, I have taught regarding straight piece work system and differential piece work system. So till now we have talked about different types of wages payment system. I told you that payment of wages can be divided into two categories. The first time rate payment system, and the second one was piece rate payment system. On the basis of time we could classify high wage plan, then measured day plan, then a differential time rate. And on the basis of a piece wage rate system, we can differentiate the payment of wages on the basis of a straight piece work system and then differential piece work system. So that was complete detail about how the employees are paid. And I have generally talked about that if the more efficiency is shown by the employees, then they are given some kind of a premium bonus and incentives. And now we have to go through from different plans regarding how the premium is paid, how the bonus is paid, and how the incentives are paid. So this is going to be the next topic in this specific video lecture, where I am going to tell you that if the efficiency is produced by the worker, how much benefit or how much bonus or how much premium incentives should be given to them. So there are some certain plans which tells you how much an employee should be rewarded for his efficiency. Okay, so how much an employee should be rewarded? This is the question we are going to find the answer which. There are some plans. One by one I am going to tell you all the plans regarding premium, bonus and incentives. The first one is Taylor's differential piece work system. This is very simple. All are very simple and very interesting to understand. He is just saying that if a worker performs work within or less than the standard time, suppose he is given 7 hours to work in a day for specific 100 units. So if he produces 100 units in 6 hours only, then he is paid a higher piece rate system. Higher piece rate system is given to him. Like it can be 11 if the standard is 10 only. Okay. And if he does not complete the work within the standard time, suppose he is taking 8 hours for producing the same number of units, then he shall be paid lower piece rate system. Like he can be paid per 10 rupee per unit only. Okay, so if he is taking lesser time, then you have to pay him more. If you are taking more time in work, completing the work, then he should be given a less piece rate system. That was the differential piece work system. given by F.W. Tilder or Frederick Winslow Tilder. So this was the first system of giving the bonus or incentive to the employees. The second one is Merrick's differential piece rate system. Merrick's piece rate system. Okay. So this is very, I think this is very easy to understand. So this is categorized into three parts. Okay. So if an employee is producing the efficiency up to 83% only, okay, suppose he has been given the responsibility of producing 100 units, but he is able to produce only 83 units in a day, 83 units in a day, then he should be paid ordinary price. He should be paid ordinary price, and that can be the standard price, like 10 10 like if they have decided 100 rupees, then 100 rupees should be paid to him. Okay, this is called ordinary price for producing. It can be like 100 units paid at the rate of 1 rupee each. Okay, so this is 100, and 100 ordinary price is paid to him if his efficiency is up to the level of 83%. But if his efficiency level is between 83 to 100, okay, if his efficiency level is that, so suppose he is able to produce 100 unit, then what should be paid to him? He should be paid 110% of the ordinary piece rate. That is, he should be paid 110 rupees. So these are 110 rupees. If we are calculating it in this way, he should be paid 110 rupees. And suppose his efficiency crosses the 100% limit. Okay, so if he was given the responsibility of producing only 100 units, but is producing more than that, like 110 or 120 or anything, then he should be paid 120% of the ordinary price. That is 100 multiplied by 1.2, that shall be 120 rupees. So this was the theory as suggested by Merrick's differential piece rate system. Very easy to go through, I'm telling you. Wages are paid at ordinary rate to those workers whose performance is lesser than 83%, and they are paid 110 of the ordinary piece rate, which is given to worker whose level of performance is between 83 and 100 of the standard, and they are paid 120% of the ordinary pieces if they produce more than 100 of the standard output. So this was the theory given by Merrick differential piece rate system. The next one after that, this is Gantt task and bonus system. Very famous one. You would have heard this in while studying your undergraduation or post graduation. Again, they have bifurcated the bonus system into three parts. I'm going to tell you. This systems of consist of paying a worker on time basis if it does not attain the standard or standard and piece base. If it does not attain the standard, and on piece if it does. Okay, so what is this? Suppose he has been given 7 hours to work in a day, and 100 units to produce. Okay, so these two are the responsibility of a specific worker. Okay, so this system consists of paying a worker on time basis. He shall be paid on time basis if he do not produce 100 units in a day. Suppose he produces only 90 units, then he shall be paid on time basis only. But in case he produces more than 100 units, then he shall be paid on piece rate basis. Okay, and on piece if he does, if he attain the standard work. So that was the first category given by Gantt and task bonus plan. So if a worker takes more time than the standard time to complete the task, he is given wages for time taken only. And if a worker takes the standard time to perform the work, he is given wages for standard time and a bonus of 20% on wages earned. So if he in the given time, like in the 7 hours, he produces 100 units, and then he shall be given extra bonus of 20%. So this was the system, which is finally telling you that if he is taking a standard time to perform whatever the duty has been assigned to him. Like in 7 hours he is producing 100 units, then he shall be given a standard rate along with the standard time wages along with the wages of 20%. And in case he performs the work within lesser than the standard time, like he was given 7 hours and 100 units to be produced, but he is producing these 100 units in 6 hours only, then he shall be given the time, the wages for the standard time or the piece system plus extra 20% bonus on the wages for the standard time. So that was the thing which was given by Gantt task and bonus system. Okay. So they just they categorize the payment of bonus into three parts. First, if he do not attain the satisfactory work, he should be paid on the basis of a time taken. And if he performs the work within the standard time and the desired number of output, payment of wages are for standard time and a bonus of 20% on wages earned, on the wages earned. Then if he completes before the time, then he is given standard time wages and a bonus of 20% of the wages for the standard time. This is the only difference between the second and third category. Okay. The difference of a bonus: in the second category, the bonus is given on the basis of wages earned, and in the third category, the bonus is given on the basis of standard time. So these are the last two categories under Gantt task and bonus system. So till now, I think I have taught you regarding first Taylor's differential piecework system, then Merrick's differential piece rate system, then Gantt task and bonus system, and these were the three we have taught you. The next one is Halsey premium plan. So Halsey has also given a kind of premium plan. He tells you that if the worker is efficient, he should be given some more premium or bonuses. And how these should be calculated, he has given a specific formula for that. He's saying that bonus under this plan is equal to the specific percentage of wages of time saved. Suppose he was given, suppose S means standard time. Okay, he was given 7 hours, so these were standard time. T means actual time taken. Suppose he is completing the work in 6 hours only. Okay, and R means a rate per hour. So suppose the rate per hour is 10 rupees. Okay, so bonus will be percentage of the time allowed minus time taken multiplied by rate per hour. So that will be the bonus, and this bonus is decided by the management. So percentage of bonus is decided by the management. So this was very easy theory. Is just saying to you that how much time is being saved by the employee. Suppose standard time was 7 hours, but he is completing the work or actual time in 5 hours only, then he has saved 2 hours. So he should be given the bonus of 2 hours on basis of specific percentage to be decided by the management. So that was Halsey premium plan, which we have to go through. The next one is Halsey Weir premium plan. It's not difficult to understand. It's same as what we have already understood under Halsey premium plan, but in this the bonus percentage is fixed to 50%. In the previous plan, the bonus was to be decided by the management, but in case of a Halsey Weir plan, it should be equal to 50%. So bonus under this plan is equal to 50% of the wages of time saved. So S stands for standard time, T stands for actual time, R rate per hour. 50% is the total bonus to be paid of all these things. So this is the total bonus to be paid under Halsey Weir premium plan. So that was the second plan of a premium, and the third one is Rowan plan. They have given a specific formula. What they tells you is bonus percentage under this plan is a proportion of a time saved divided by standard time allowed. Okay, so this is time saved multiplied by time taken and hourly rate. So that is, you have to multiply all these three things, and after multiplying these things, you have to divide these by standard time, and that will be the total bonus to be paid to the employee. So they have given a very specific formula. This is time saved by the employee multiplied by the time taken multiplied by the hourly rate of the wages, then divided by standard time, and that shall give you the total bonus to be paid to the employee. So this was a row under the case of a row 1 plan. And then there is Emerson's efficiency plan. Okay, Emerson's efficiency plan. So what they have suggested, they have just suggested that if the efficiency of an employee touches to 66.67% or two-third, then they should be given, then they should be considered to be efficient. Okay, suppose if a workers take 10 hours to complete a job for which the standard time is fixed at 6.6 hours, he is entitled to get same bonus. Okay, if he takes more than 10 hours, he gets only the time wages. So if he is able to produce the efficiency till that level, then if he is working or producing efficiency at that level, then he should be paid only on the basis of a time. He should not be given any kind of bonus. But if his efficiency is more than this, then he is entitled to some kind of a bonus, which is to be decided by the management. So they have just given this kind of theory that if 10 hours have been given to them, but they complete the work in within 66.6 or 6.67 hours, only then they are entitled to get some kind of bonuses. Otherwise, they shall be paid only on the basis of a time wages. So that was Emerson's efficiency plan, and I think I have taught you all the different plans of premium, bonus, and incentive payment. Okay, the first one was Taylor's differential piecework system. Second one was Merrick differential piece rate system. Then we talked about Gantt task and bonus system. Then we talked about Halsey premium plan, which was very important to go through. Then Halsey Weir plan I have taught you. Then a Rowan plan I have taught you. Then Emerson's efficiency plan of incentive or bonus payment I have taught you. Finally, there are some kind of fringe benefits. Okay, these are additional benefits, additional compensation provided to the employee above or beyond the agreed wages or salary level. Why are these paid? Just for stimulating and motivating the employees to do something else or extra for the company. These are known as fringe benefits, and these are paid in extra addition to the actual salaries or wages. And what are these? The kinds of these can be anything like employment security, then that you are secured for the job, we shall never make you leave the company. Then for health protection, there can be some insurance provided by the company. There can be some old age and retirement benefits being given by the company. And finally, there can be personal identification, participation, and stimulation in the different programs being conducted by the company. They can identify and they can make the employee participated and simulated. So in this way, the company can provide some kind of fringe benefits to the employees, so that they are motivated to contribute more towards the success and achievement of the company. So in this way, I hope you would have liked this video so much, and you would be very regular with that. I have taught you a number of things today, and that was, I think, 7th lecture of today. It would be very hectic for you, I understand, but we have to go through. In the coming days, the syllabus is very large, you know, very well. And if we don't do these kind of things, then we shall not be able to cover everything before time. And I must tell you, our way or my way is to teach each and everything to my students, whatever is necessary for the exam. And we do not do the kind of things that we have to give you only some parts, but we teach you each and everything necessary to qualify the examination. So I hope you would have liked this very much, and you can consider the hard work being posed by us. Okay, so you have to value that hard work, and you have to study very hard, like we are doing hard work for you. So next lecture, this is going to be the last lecture for today, or this is the 8th lecture of today, and we shall be meeting exactly after 10 minutes from now onwards. Thank you so much for joining me in this specific lecture. This is Gurpal Singh from Gurser Education.